NXT TakeOver Respect is tomorrow night, with the main event being Bayley versus Sasha Banks for the NXT Women's Championship. I'm super excited. Hopefully you guys are excited. Let's get into some predictions. In what'll probably be the opening match of the pay-per-view, Apollo Crews takes on Tyler Breeze. I'm a big Tyler Breeze fan. I think he's a great athlete. I love his character. He's super funny. But it's sad for me to see him lose again and again. He lost at the last TakeOver pay-per-view against Thunder Liger, and he was in the Tag Team Classic with Bull Dempsey, and they lost that. And I feel like he's just being fed to Apollo Crews, and he's going to definitely lose this match too. At some point, I'd love to see Tyler Breeze win a couple matches, maybe even go after the title again, but I don't think it's going to start now. I see Apollo Crews winning by his standing moonsault, or standing backflip finisher. In other singles competition, Dana Brooke takes on the debuting Asuka. I don't know anything about Asuka or Kana. I've never seen any of her matches. I don't really follow Japanese wrestling all that much. But from what I've read online on Squared Circle, she seems like the real deal. And since it's her debut, she's probably going to win this. I expect Emma to try to interfere and get completely destroyed. And Asuka will win by whatever her finisher is, which I'm sure will be super brutal and awesome looking. In the first of two Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic semifinal matches, Finn Balor and Samoa Joe take on the Mechanics. They've been teasing Samoa Joe turning on Balor for the last few weeks. Well, not necessarily turning on him, but definitely going after the NXT title. So I think somewhere in this match, there's going to be some kind of miscommunication between Balor and Joe that the Mechanics will capitalize on, maybe with like a roll-up pin or whatever. And I think that the Mechanics will move on, and then Balor and Joe will be able to jumpstart their feud for the NXT title. In the second Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic semifinal match, you have Baron Corbin and Rhyno taking on Jason Jordan and Chad Gable. I'm a big fan of Jason Jordan and Chad Gable as a team. I think they've been doing some hilarious backstage interviews, and they can obviously go in the ring. I expect Corbin to do something really douchey, like leave Rhyno during the middle of the match, and Rhyno will have to fend for himself and obviously will lose. And then maybe Corbin and Rhyno have another feud, even though I don't think anybody wants to see that. And in the finals of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, I see Jordan and Gable going against the Mechanics. You have two new, young, hungry tag teams, legitimate tag teams, not just singles guys thrown together. I'd really like to see the Mechanics win this tournament. I'm a big fan of the Mechanics. They remind me a lot of the tag teams of the past, like the Hart Foundation or the British Bulldogs. And it'd be great to just see them win this tournament and use it as a platform to kind of propel themselves into the tag team title scene. And in the main event of NXT TakeOver Respect, you have Bayley defending her NXT Women's Championship against Sasha Banks in a 30-minute Iron Man match. The story going in is that Sasha wants to prove that she's the best female wrestler in NXT and WWE, and Bayley wants to prove that their last match wasn't a fluke. What I'd love to see happen is maybe Sasha Banks gets 2 or 3 or even 4 decisions right off the bat, like a pinfall, submission, count out, and then the story for the rest of the match is Bayley trying to catch up from those crazy odds. So my final prediction for the main event is Bayley will pull out the win with a score of 4-3. And that's it. Those are my predictions for NXT TakeOver Respect. What do you guys think is going to happen at the pay-per-view? Do you guys think Bayley will successfully defend her NXT Championship against Sasha Banks? Who do you think will win the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic? Let me know in the comments below, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys after TakeOver Respect tomorrow night.